Hello everyone. It's Shelly. I'm a Couture independent designer, and today's demo, we are going to continue with yet another Hanukkah project. This is our current Hanukkah Menorah design. This is a B-size transfer working on today, and I finished up the project we did yesterday because I was not happy with it, so I wanted to make sure that I did it right, and I'd like to share that with you too. So come on in, say hello. Hope you guys are having a great afternoon. Sprinkle this video if you can. Give me a big fat red heart if you can. And I'll see you in a bit. Our texting system just went out, so you may have received a text to let you know that I am live. If you did not get a text, or if you would like to get a text, go ahead and comment the word text and we will get you on the system. Happy Wednesday. Today's project will be for sale, so if you're interested, please let me know. All right, guys. Hello. Welcome Wednesday. The week is getting close to being done already. I can't believe it. I'm starting to feel the pressure of the holidays. Like, I still need to get cookies done. For Christmas Day, we do kibasi and sauerkraut, and we do pierogies. So pierogies is a large undertaking. We make them by hand, and it takes a village to make pierogies. So, excuse me, I'm starting to feel the pressure. I think we're going to do pierogies on the 23rd, I think. Yeah, Friday, whatever that Friday is. That's when we're going to do that, so that they stay fresh till Christmas evening or late afternoon. And then we do Italian on Christmas Eve, and we're actually going to go out. We got early reservations, and we're going to enjoy a nice dinner made for us, which I'm excited about. So what you see in front of you is yesterday's project. I was not thrilled. The shape was not cut to the correct size, so we have corrected that. You could see yesterday's was a little bit smaller than what it should have been. So we went ahead and got that recut, and now and I put it all together. Instead of this shimmer gold, I used shimmer harvest. I feel like the shimmer harvest is more of a gold to me, and the shimmer gold is kind of like an antique gold to me. It's that like a blackish gold to me. So I used the shimmer harvest for the base of the menorah and the candlelight, and then of course for Happy Hanukkah. So I feel like this is more cohesive. I feel like it fits better. This project is for sale. If you're interested in it, then go ahead and comment Hanukkah banner, and we'll get you set up with that. But I just wanted to show you guys how I fixed it and then put it all together. But today's project, let's do this. Let's put this aside so it stays safe. Today's project, we are going to play with, do you remember the faux embroidery hoops that we had? It came with the Bloom Chalkmade kit. And then that came and went. And then they recently, for Black Friday sales, brought back the embroidery hoops. So I grabbed a couple of those because I figured I'd probably do some projects with them. They are out of stock now. I don't think they're coming back. If they do, yay, but I really don't think they are. But this is our current transfer. It says Happy Hanukkah with a very pretty menorah. And it has like a leaf detail for the candle holders. Hi, Kathy, how are you? Nice to see you today. We're doing another Hanukkah little project because Hanukkah is next week. So I wanted to make sure that I recognized all of you that celebrate Hanukkah and wanted to say Happy Hanukkah to you. And then, of course, we have some fun wood cutouts from Decor Cutouts on Etsy. So you can go ahead and check that out. All the links are in the video description, whichever way that is. So make sure you're clicking on that after the video to see how to get a hold of the transfer, where you can get the cutouts from, and paste colors and all that. All right. So let's get everything taken out here. I really enjoy this. I'm glad they did the embroidery hoop. I wish they just would have it sticking around a little bit longer. I think it's a nice little surface to have. Let's get this. I love using our cutouts here, or the little backer boards in here. I use it to paint on, or I use it to stick in my shipments if I'm shipping you something. So I really like to have it. Say hello, friends. All right, let's go ahead. Still feeling a little under the weather, still feeling a little head congestion going on, but much better than last week. So we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Okay, let's put this down. We need to paint our shapes. So again, when you're using wood cutouts with your transfers, make sure it's the right way. This one's pretty obvious. This one could not be so obvious, right? You would think that they were mirror images of each other, which it does appear it is. So like this side mimics that side. But just always make sure that it lines up. Like, you know, sometimes they would have like one leaf up here and one leaf down there. So you have to make sure it's facing the correct way. Also, sometimes with wood cutouts, one side will look a little more burnt than the other. So you want the side that doesn't look as burnt. All right, so let's go ahead and get those painted up. So I really liked the look of the last one, but I think because we're going to use the faux embroidery hoop, honestly, this looks like almost the same color of the hoop. I still might paint it. I like this color paint. I still might use this because this looks a little more yellow to me. So I'll probably use this. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we'll do that. And then, of course, we'll use our two different blues and our shimmer harvest to decorate. All right, so let's get this poured on. Let's get a clean brush. Sometimes I like working with the foam brushes, and then other times I do not. Just, I guess it all depends. Sometimes it spreads nice, sometimes it doesn't. Easy enough, though, to paint. This is just our base coat, and then what we'll end up doing is pasting on it. I don't know how intricate menorahs can be. I don't know if they're always just wood or if they're metal. I don't know. I don't practice that. So I'm kind of interested, if you do celebrate Hanukkah, what material is your menorah? I'm curious. I want to learn from you. Okay. That looks good. Let's bring the Happy Hanukkah over. Shouldn't be able to mess this one up. I should be able to read the words. Looks pretty good to me. If I did it on the wrong side, well, then that would just be really bad of me. Because you can see the words pretty clearly on this side. I think this will go nicely on our embroidery hoop. Okay. All right, let's give these a quick dry. I will probably sand them down and then see what it looks like. See if I need to give it another coat, or we'll just leave it as is. Thanks for sprinkling, Kathy. You are awesome. I hope all is well with everyone. It just never amazes. I mean, it just never stops amazing me. The wood and the wood grain. How whenever it depends on the wood. When you paint it, the wood grain really starts to come up. So we're going to just kind of level this out here a little bit. That really didn't take too much of that paint off, so I might just let it be like this, not do a second coat. We'll get it waxed. Sometimes even sanding will lighten it a bit, which is fine because we have that light wood around the embroidery hoop. Also, just be careful when you're sanding pieces of wood that maybe have little pieces sticking out, because they're vulnerable. So you want to just make sure you're being careful around those vulnerable areas. Just lightly sand. I'm using just like a little flexible sanding block. It has foam in the middle of it, and it's actually washable. They say you can wash them. There we go. Okay. Dusty. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to just take a paper towel and we're going to dust these off. Okay. So just gently feeling it to make sure it's nice and smooth, which it is. If they do break, they generally break pretty nicely, that you can glue it together and when you're putting it down on your project, and you can't really tell. So don't get all upset if it does break on you. Everything is fixable. Or as one of our old transfers said, everything is figure outable. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these guys waxed. Again, gentle. We are going to be gently apply it, and then we'll gently buff it. So I'm going to just put some on. Hit those big areas first. Okay, and what I like to do is this is the waxy side, so I kind of like to just tuck it inside there when I go ahead and buff, because it just feels like it's a cleaner piece of the paper towel or tissue or whatever I'm using. I'm just going to buff it nice and smooth. Sometimes the wax gets in between. You can go in after that. It's nice and buffed. Okay, get this side gently. Remember, you're in a vulnerable spot when it's kind of hanging out on its own there. Take your time. Some woods are a little more breakable than others. I have actually switched to a more sturdy wood, but this was an older piece of wood. All right. Now, because we've painted and sanded and waxed, we should be good to just go straight from our transfer to our surface. I'm going to write on the back, Happy Hanukkah. I was asking, I don't know who I was asking, but conversation came up in Hanukkah. And we were researching a little bit about Hanukkah, or how to spell it, and why sometimes it's with a CH and sometimes it's not. It actually said online there's like over 30 different ways you can spell the word Hanukkah. Did you guys know that? I did not know that. So I thought that was an interesting tidbit of info. All right, let's do our menorah first. So I'm going to just kind of slide it on up. Ooh. Sometimes I work from the back side because I can like see better. Let's see. I just might do that because I could see better where I'm coming in from here. Kind of put that down. Okay. I'll hold it up to the light, see how we did with lining it up. Get my glasses. One of these days, guys, I know I keep saying it, I'm going to get one of those light boards, light boxes. I think if I bring the transfer down just a tad, so I'm going to hold it by my thumb. There we go. This one fits so much better than yesterday. Yay. Now I need it to come to the right. Just a little off, guys. Just a tad off here. Okay. All right. I think we're good. So we're going to press that down. Okay. I just think this is so pretty. So, of course, we're going to do our little candle flares. We'll do that with our Shimmer Harvest. I think we'll do our stand with the Shimmer Harvest too, and then we can do dark blue, or let's see. I'd like to incorporate both blues because I think both blues are really pretty. I just don't even see my other blue either. Oh, here it is. I'd like to incorporate both blues. Let's do this all the gold. We could do the base, one of the blues. Have the candles like a light blue, and then we'll do Happy Hanukkah in 2 blues. What do you guys think? That work for you? That work? Okay, here. All right, so let's start with, we could start with the flames. So let's just do our little flames. All right, our shimmers have that grit in them, so I'm going to really try to push that through that mesh. That's why you see me going over it a couple times. Sometimes I'll even go in a different direction just to make sure it gets pushed through. That last guy. Okay. And then let's come in and do the stand or the menorah itself. Hopefully this shows up on that paint color we chose. This project will also be available to purchase. So if you're looking for that last minute little gift or decoration for your home, I have a couple friends that celebrate Hanukkah, but I'm not sure, like, I don't know if they decorate for the holiday, so I'm not sure. I would think so, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. All right, guys, let's get that excess off. Now we're going to come in and do the candles light blue, I think. Let me find a smaller squeegee here if I can. See if I got any cut up squeegees here. All right, and then we'll do the base, the darker color. So let's get the base. We could do that. Get that excess off. Then we're going to do the candles, the lighter blue, which is the colonial. Take it right up to that flame. Get that excess off. I am going to just lift this bottom guy here. The shimmers stay wet a little bit longer, but that blue, I don't want that to get into my screen. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I love the candles. They're so fun. Okay, we'll just lay that back down. Make sure these are all still pushed down. Get that excess off. When you see that design pop back up at you, that's when you know you've gotten a good amount of that excess off. And that's good. You don't want that sitting on your screen because then sometimes the design itself won't be a nice crisp result. So you definitely want to make sure you see like the picture of the image coming back up at you. All right, let's get this off. Yay, I love it. We're gonna just put that to the side. Let's get this dry. If I had painted the cutout white, it would have blended in with my background. So that's kind of why I went with this neutral color. On the other project I did, though, I do like how I painted it the blue. I thought that turned out, oh, jeez, oh my goodness. It's wobbly. Look at the shimmer. Oh my goodness, so pretty. All right, so let's bring our board over. So it's going to go on our board like this. How nice is that? I like that a lot. You could even color this. This is wood on the outside here. So that can be painted. We could do it the dark blue or the light blue, depending on whatever we wanted to do. You could actually chalk this transfer on here. You don't have to use the cutouts. I just like using cutouts. It gives my projects dimension and just gives it some character. So let's go ahead and bring our transfer back over. And let's try to line up Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. I would actually like to experience it. I would like to, you know, see the food that's eaten. I don't know anything about it. So I think it would be interesting to, I think it would be interesting to go to someone's house and celebrate Hanukkah with them. Okay. I think maybe we'll do Happy Hanukkah in the dark blue, the cadets. Maybe we'll do both words just so that it kind of balances the bottom out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think. Okay, make sure it's nice and down. Otherwise, it'll kind of spread on you underneath. Okay, get that excess off. And then as you're taking your excess off, you can spread it to the rest of your transfer. So you don't have to necessarily grab any more paste from your jar. You could just keep moving your excess around. Okay. Make sure you're getting all those edges. Sometimes they can hide from you. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Happy Hanukkah. All right, let's get this dried up. Okay. Now I think, yep, I lost another battery. Let's go get a new battery here. And then we'll get our glue gun on. Then we can put it all together. All right. There we go. Let's get this going. Put that battery aside. Bring that over. Here's our project. I like it a lot. Okay. I do see some spots where it kind of bled a little bit, so I'm going to try to maybe get that off, although it gets on there. Yeah, it's really not cooperating. So you know what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can remove this, and we're going to start over on that. It kind of bled, so I'm guessing what happened was it wasn't flat against my surface. So look how it's coming off already, right? And if it stains it badly, then we can just go ahead and repaint that real quick. And I'm just using a wipe to wipe it clean. But because we put that wax down, it's honestly protecting our painted layer of wood. So we should be okay. Worst case, I sand it down a tad. We re-wax it. And then we re-chalk it. But don't be afraid if things like this happen, guys. It's going to happen, okay? It's okay. It's okay. Things are fixable. Nothing is of lost. All right, I'm going to take my board eraser here. Kind of clean it up as much as I can. And I probably will just do a layer of paint, or paste, I'm sorry. Or no, this was paint. Over it. Just so that we can make it nice. Because if somebody is going to purchase this, I want it to be nice for them. So, all right. Honestly, though, I see a lot of wood grain, but I don't see any blue paint. All those lines is the wood grain that you see. So let's get a quick coat on here. My brush still has some on there, so perfect. But see how the wax protected your wood there? That's what's nice about waxing. A lot of people won't wax. And if I had not waxed, that blue paste would have really, really stuck into that wood grain. So there it is, painted. You can still see the lines. Okay. Let's get this dry. We'll give it a waxing. And then we'll redo it. Okay. I'm also going to sand it real quick. I'm going to do that over my garbage, so that we're not getting any sand dust on our project there. So we're just going to lightly sand that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our wax. All right. Let's take a look at our transfer too and see if we need to wash that up. We probably do. So we'll wash that up real quick. I'm going to get this out of our space so that we don't ruin anything there. Put that there. And let's go ahead. We're just going to wash the Happy Hanukkah part for now. So it's dried on there. I'm going to go ahead and just reactivate that paste by spraying it with plain old water. Let it reactivate for a second here. Say hello if you're hopping on. All right, we're just going to take the majority of what's on top of our transfer here off. That's what the water does. It will get the rest of that off. I'm going to wipe the back side just to make sure, because there were some spots where it kind of spread, right? So you want to make sure that you get whatever's on that transfer material off so that it's not spreading again on your project. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm cleaning out my screen at the same time. Okay. Still sticky. Got my mat here. Oh, it's dripping. Okay, let's go back to the front side. Clean that up again. Now I'm not going to use my board eraser just yet to get rid of that stain because we're going to use the same color and it's going to restain. So we'll do that at the end. I will take it to my sink and wash it up real nice. Okay. Okay. Ooh, sticky, sticky. So we're going to make sure that this is somewhat dry. I kind of like to shake it a little bit. Let the air dry it. Okay. Bring our cutout over. Hold it up to my light. Get that in place again. Okay. That's good. So I liked the dark blue, but I'm thinking I like the light blue better. What do you guys like? Do you like the dark blue on this surface, or do you like the light blue of the candle? What color do you like best? I think maybe I'll do happy. Maybe I'll do happy in the light blue, and we'll do Hanukkah in the dark blue, just so that we can bring those two colors. I need blue. I need to do a blue. I just don't know which one I want. So I think we'll do light blue, dark blue, then it's light blue, dark blue. So light blue up here, meaning colonial. All right, chalk on and then chalk off. All right, and then let's grab some of our, one thing I will say about this, my cadet, is it is a lot runnier than my usual colors. I don't know why this one's so wet. It almost feels like it's an ink, so I'm not quite sure why that happens sometimes. Sometimes they're runnier than others. So I'm going to try to hold my squeegee more upright so that I'm not pushing the paste under the transfer. And it's kind of just pushing it straight down. Sometimes that makes a difference. All right, let's see how we did this time. Let's just see. So much better, so much crisper. So it always does matter how thin or thick your chalk is. Definitely happier dark. Kathy said she likes the dark better. Okay. Now, I don't have any like Hanukkah type ribbon, so I will leave that to whoever purchases this. I will leave that to them to decorate with a ribbon. Okay. Just trying to make sure it's straight here for when I place it down and that it's centered. So let's see, we got that and that. So, not sure where center is. So let's go 6 to 19, 18, 7. So between the 12 and the 13. Okay. I think that's good there. And then Hanukkah will kind of play with here. Okay. This is on. Let's go ahead. This guy just wants to jump out of my hand. I don't know why. Just going to hit a couple of the flames here. We're not going to do all of them. And then, of course, we'll hit the base here. Okay. Okay. Flip it. Trying to line that middle candle up. Going straight up. I think that's good. All right. Looks good. And then let's go ahead and get this guy down. Today, my daughter and I are going to do some cookie decorating. So I'll try to come live from there, guys. I'm not sure if they'll allow it. I would think they'll allow it, but you never know. But I'm excited because it's like all those cookies you see and that you order from friends that decorate cookies and stuff. So I'm really excited to try it. Sorry, my head's in the way here. I'm just trying to make sure it's straight before I press it down, because once it's down, it's pretty much down. Okay, again, I will leave to the purchaser if they would like to do a ribbon or whatnot. Yay, our Hanukkah project is done today. Yay, yay, yay. But remember, things are fixable, right? So don't get all upset that you ruin something or that you can't do it, because it can be done. It does happen. Mistakes happen, but they are fixable. Worst case, you know, sand it down and start over. So always, always remember that. And that even somebody like myself who's been doing this for 5+ years, it happens to us. It really does. That's the wrong one. Okay, that one goes there. Let's get everything closed up. I hope you enjoyed the last couple days of Hanukkah projects. There was another one, like I said, I think it was called 8 Nights. It said 8 nights on it. It had said Shalom on it, and it had a dove. I think it's a dove. So that's also another transfer we had. If you need anything created, let me know. I have the other one. It's just retired, so it's not easily attainable at this point. But that is it for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be making cookies tonight, so again, I'll try to come live. If not, I'll show you my cookies later.